to the headlines.
Kenyan retailers face major recall of imported food products after contamination alerts. East Africa unites for smart water management amid growing scarcity. Tanzania rolls out timber traceability initiative to curb illegal deforestation. Kenya's Rugby Sevens eyes historic podium finish at HSBC World Sevens.
Hello and welcome to Traceability TV News, your source for the latest updates on global traceability and safety concerns. I'm your host, Miriam Munyoki. A major food safety scare is unfolding in Kenya as retailers rush to pull contaminated imported snack products off their shelves. The recall follows reports of foodborne illnesses linked to the affected batches, sparking public concern over the safety of what we eat. But could this crisis have been prevented? Experts argue that better traceability systems such as QR codes and blockchain tracking could have pinpointed the source of contamination faster, limiting the impact.
Food safety concerns are on the rise, and experts say that traceability technology could be the solution. Imagine a system where every product carries a unique scannable code, allowing authorities and retailers to track its journey from the manufacturer to the consumer in real time. In the event of contamination, affected batches could be identified and isolated within minutes, preventing mass recalls that disrupt businesses that put public health at risk. With blockchain technology, every step of a product's journey, production, packaging, transportation, and retail is securely recorded, creating a tamper-proof system. This means that if contamination occurs, investigators can quickly trace the source, whether it's a supplier, a processing facility, or a transport route. Regina, Traceability TV.
In a groundbreaking move to combat water scarcity, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania have joined forces to launch a smart water management initiative. The project will leverage data tracking and real-time monitoring to optimize water distribution across the region, ensuring more efficient and equitable access to this precious resource. As climate change and prolonged droughts threaten East Africa's water security, experts say that this traceability and IoT monitoring could be the key to the sustainable water management.
Water scarcity has become an urgent challenge across East Africa, with unpredictable rainfall patterns and growing populations putting immense pressure on existing resources. In many communities, inefficient distribution and lack of transparency in water management have only worsened the crisis, leaving millions vulnerable to shortages. This new initiative aims to change that by integrating IoT-based water tracking systems. Sensors placed at key points in the supply network will provide real-time data on water usage, leaks, and distribution efficiency. Additionally, blockchain-based traceability will ensure accountability, allowing authorities to monitor water supplies and prevent misuse. Experts believe this technology-driven approach will not only improve access to clean water, but also strengthen regional cooperation in addressing the impact of climate change. Rinta Luther, Traceability TV.
Food smuggling across borders is reaching alarming levels, pushing Uganda's agricultural sector into crises. As soaring prices fuel illegal trade, local markets are thrown into chaos, leaving rural communities increasingly vulnerable to food insecurity. With authorities overwhelmed, experts argue that digital tracking and blockchain systems could bring much-needed transparency, ensuring every agricultural product is accounted for while making it harder for smugglers to operate undetected.
Smuggling has long been a challenge for Uganda's agricultural sector, but the recent spike in food prices has made the problem worse. Farmers and traders are struggling as illegally moved goods flood the market, disrupting fair pricing and straining food availability in key regions. Without proper oversight, authorities face an uphill battle in controlling this growing crisis. This is where traceability technology could make a difference. By implementing blockchain-based tracking systems, every agricultural product could have a digital record from farm to market, making it nearly impossible for smuggled goods to go undetected. QR codes and RFID tags could also allow consumers and regulators to verify the legitimacy of food products instantly. Ronald Reagan, Traceability TV.
Tanzania is taking a bold step in the fight against illegal deforestation with the launch of a national timber traceability initiative. Using digital IDs and GPS tracking, authorities will now be able to monitor the movement of timber from forests to sawmills, ensuring that only legally sourced wood reaches the market. With illegal logging threatening ecosystems and fueling environmental degradation, experts believe that this initiative could be a game changer. Our reporter has more on how traceability is reshaping forest conservation efforts.
For years, illegal logging has been a major challenge in Tanzania, depleting forests and undermining conservation efforts. The new timber traceability system aims to change that by creating a digital footprint for every timber shipment. Each log will be assigned a unique digital ID, allowing authorities to verify its origin and track its journey in real time. GPS monitoring will also enable regulators to detect unauthorized logging activities and intercept illegal timber before it reaches the market. This level of transparency is expected to not only protect forests, but also promote sustainable forestry practices and boost revenue for legal timber traders. Rinta Luther, Traceability TV.
We're now taking a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more news updates after the break. Welcome to Traceability TV, your ultimate destination for all things traceability. We're the global platform that brings you the latest in traceability news, interviews, and live event coverage. From in-depth news updates to exclusive interviews, Traceability TV keeps you informed on the practices that are transforming industries worldwide. Our mission is simple: empowering organizations to achieve transparency, accountability, and sustainability throughout their supply chains. Our vision: a world where every product's journey is visible, ethical, and sustainable. At Traceability TV, we offer unparalleled opportunities for brand visibility. Feature your company, highlight your traceability solutions, and showcase your commitment to GS1 standards. Leverage our expertise to create high-quality advertisement videos that resonate with your audience, or sponsor a segment to position your brand as a leader in the traceability space. You can support us by partnering on special projects. Your contributions help us deliver more in-depth analyses and expand our global coverage. Traceability TV is more than just a channel, it's a movement. Join us in building a future where every product's journey is visible and trusted. Traceability TV. We trace it, you trust it. A major environmental disaster is unfolding in Nigeria's Niger Delta, where a massive oil spill has contaminated land and waterways, threatening both local ecosystems and the livelihoods of nearby communities. The incident once again raises concerns about the effectiveness of monitoring and managing Nigeria's vast oil infrastructure.
The scale of destruction here in the Niger Delta is staggering. Coastlines blackened, farmlands poisoned, and marine life struggling to survive in oil-contaminated waters. Communities that depend on fishing and agriculture are facing an uncertain future as the spill disrupts their livelihoods, with cleanup efforts expected to take months, if not years. One of the biggest challenges in preventing such disasters is the lack of real-time monitoring of oil pipelines. Experts say implementing sensor-based traceability systems could revolutionize oil spill prevention by detecting leaks the moment they happen. IoT-enabled sensors and real-time data analytics could provide early warning signs of pipeline stress or damage, allowing authorities to respond before a minor leak turns into an environment catastrophe. Ronald Reagan, Traceability TV.
South Africa is once again facing a severe power crisis, with multiple failures in the national grid plunging millions into darkness for hours at a time. Businesses, homes, and essential services across major cities are struggling to cope with the rolling blackouts. As frustration grows over the country's ongoing energy struggles, improved monitoring and traceability could be the key to addressing the issue. Smart grid technologies and real-time energy tracking could enhance oversight, enabling quicker fault detection and more efficient maintenance.
This is where smart grid technologies could transform the situation. By integrating real-time energy monitoring, traceable usage metrics, and automated fault detection, authorities could quickly pinpoint problem areas and address failures before they escalate. Blockchain and IoT-based tracking could also provide better data on electricity distribution, helping to optimize power allocation and reduce strain on the grid. Regina, Traceability TV.
Welcome to Visibility Sports News. I'm your host Regan Getao. Kenya's national rugby sevens team is charging into the 2025 HSBC World Sevens Series with record-breaking ambitions. After an impressive run into the qualifiers, the squad is confident of securing a podium finish when they take the field this weekend.
The excitement is building as Kenya's Rugby Sevens team prepares for what could be a defining moment in the country's sporting history. With a string of strong performances in recent qualifiers, the squad is determined to make a statement at the HSBC World Sevens Series, with eyes firmly set on the podium finish. As competition intensifies, teams worldwide are integrating advanced data analytics and wearable tracking technology to gain an edge. By monitoring players' movements, fatigue levels, and in-game performances in real time, coaches can make data-driven decisions to optimize strategy and reduce injuries. Kenya's embrace of such innovations could be a game changer, helping fine-tune tactics and maximize performances against the world's best. With the tournament just days away, fans are hopeful that technology, talent, and determination will propel the team to historic success. Regina, Traceability TV.
And that wraps up our news bulletin for the day. Stay tuned for an informative documentary on food safety in the hospitality industry. As always, I've been your host, Miriam Munyoki, and this is Traceability TV. The hospitality industry, a world of precision and pressure. In restaurant kitchens, chefs work against the clock. Flames roar, knives slice, and plates are perfected for eager customers. However, beneath the artistry of fine dining lies an invisible risk: food safety. One small mistake, one moment of neglect can unleash a chain reaction with devastating consequences. A single lapse in hygiene, a poorly stored ingredient, or an unnoticed contaminant can transform a culinary masterpiece into a serious health threat. And the cost? It's more than just a meal gone wrong. It's a customer's well-being on the line, a restaurant's hard-earned reputation shattered, a business fighting for survival. In an industry built on trust, there is no room for error. It's a reality the hospitality industry cannot afford to ignore. Food safety isn't about just guidelines, it's about responsibility. It's the difference between trust and doubt, between excellence and failure. And yet, in an industry where speed and efficiency are prized, corners are sometimes cut. A moment of neglect, a forgotten protocol, an overlooked ingredient, and the damage is done. But there's hope. In an era where technology is revolutionizing how we prepare, track, and serve food, safety standards are being redefined. From 5-star hotels to street food vendors, the responsibility is the same, ensuring every meal served is safe. But in an industry with so many moving parts, how do we guarantee food safety at every stage? At Task Catering Training Institute, the next generation of hospitality professionals is being trained to meet these challenges. With hands-on learning, digital tracking systems, and strict hygiene protocols, they're shaping a future where food safety is not a privilege, but a standard. Because when lives are at stake, there is no room for error.
My name's Virginia Kambuamboni. I'm mother of one, director Task Catering Training Institute, and also Kelmas Ventures. Task Catering Training Institute was founded in 2018 in Mauritius, and then we decided to have a branch in Kenya. Task Catering Training Institute has been training the youth for longest, I think 7 years right now. And we train the youth, and we also mentor the youth in hospitality.
No institution works in isolation. Strong partnerships play a crucial role in driving excellence in hospitality training.
Task Catering Training Institute has partners all over the world. One, when we train, because we're in charge of our attachments for our students, we make sure we have very good quality hotels that do that for us. As you know, the school cannot do massive production, so we tend to partner with 4 or 5 stars. So we have Hemingway's in Watamu that does that very well. We have Diamond of Leisure in South Coast, also that helps us to perfect the skills. We have a Voyager in Mombasa, White Sands, Kempinski and Radisson Blue, and 4 Point Sheraton and Norfolk. Those are the hotels that really help us perfect the skills of our youth. In terms of placements for their jobs, we also have a partner in South Africa, that is in Cape Town, that is Portside. We also have Ida Cruises through Seafood in the country, also helps us to do the placement in the country. Again, we also have MSC that has been also a support system in placing our students to get opportunities in sea. These jobs basically they are in US, South America, and Europe, not in the country. Additionally, we also have a Seafarers Union at Ramadhani that really helps us also to perfect, because in every seafarer you must be registered with an union in this country before leaving the country. That really helps us to perfect our jobs in this country, and seafarers in the country or the entire world.
Despite progress, the hospitality industry still faces pressing challenges. What obstacles stand in the way of food safety? More importantly, how can the industry overcome them?
We have few challenges, and I'll just mention a few challenges with our partners. Sometimes the demand is very slow in terms of demand, because Task Catering Training Institute, the way we have set it, it is a production center. That is where we connect with the employers to come and source from our center. So sometimes the demand doesn't meet the supply, and it becomes a challenge for us. Another challenge is food traceability, and the food traceability, if we don't have the right skills and the right information, then we miss it together, because the people that we train from Task Catering Training Institute also they do production in our hotels. So if that is not done well, then it becomes an issue. But do we have solution for food traceability? Of course, yes, we do. How? the training, the basics, when you empower the student from class and let them know what is HCCP, that is hazard analysis control points, they understand on how to do the production in the hotel, then it becomes an easy thing. Those are the challenges that we face, but we still can overcome them. Another challenge that we are facing is an hospitality industry. One is the robots, introduction of robots. Let me tell you, robots, how can a robot serve in a very good way? Everyone wants, when you sit in a restaurant, maybe a long day, you just want to enjoy your meal and maybe smile and release the stress. You need someone who can talk to. You need someone you can at least have a conversation, 2 minutes conversation, that is like a healing. And when you talk to someone, that 2 minutes can change a whole thing altogether. What about robots? The robots cannot give us that one. So I feel like our jobs are being taken away from us and for our youth that we are mentoring for the future. So if the introduction, the Elon Musk is producing the robots, I don't think it's a very good idea and it's a very good thing to move. But how can we overcome it? We are giving them the best. We are giving them understanding. You can do better than a robot. A robot cannot smile, but a human being can smile at any time. So I think those challenges, we have them, but we need to think on how to overcome them. It's all about mindset and what you want to do.
The future of food safety doesn't just rest in regulations and technology. It rests in the hands of those stepping into the industry. The next generation of hospitality professionals must not only master the art of cuisine, but also uphold the highest standards of safety and traceability.
Hi, my name is Brianna. I'm a student at the Task Catering Training Institute. I think food safety is essential in the hospitality industry to protect consumers' health and comply with regulations. As a future catering graduate, I'll play a key role in maintaining hygienic standards to ensure food is safe to consume. The challenges will come, but that will only provide opportunities to contribute and to innovate to a safer, more sustainable and responsible hospitality industry. In my opinion, I think traceability is the key to a safer world.
Task Catering Training Institute is the best. Let me tell you why. We have 3-in-1: training, attachment, and job placement. And that makes us unique from other institutions that are in hospitality. We focus more on the skill, not the certificates. We make sure every student that has a passion in hospitality gets what they want. And it's not about the certificate, as I said, it's about the skills. And I will tell you, if you don't know, you finished high school, you're just here in the country, you don't know what to do, you're confused which career that you can take, let me tell you, Task Catering Training Institute will guide you, will give you the skills that you need, and on top of that, we're gonna give you a job. For those who think hospitality is not paying, I can tell you, when you're working in a cruise ship, you enjoy the entire world, traveling, earning your money, paid your insurance, tickets paid, so it comes with a lot of benefits. So I will urge anyone who is looking for a place or you're confused in where you want to venture, Task Catering Training Institute, it's your home. Thank you.
The responsibility of food safety does not rest with one person, one restaurant, or one institution. It is a shared duty. From the hands that prepare the food to the systems that trace its journey, every link in the chain matters. The hospitality industry thrives on experience, flavor, and trust. And when trust is on the menu, food safety is a secret ingredient that makes all the difference.